You may well have noticed that our Volvo looks a little different to the last time we reported on it. That's because we've recently swapped our original S90 D4 Momentum for an R-Design model with the same engine. The sportier looking trim level is the biggest seller in the range, so we are keen to find out why buyers are opting for this kit-out version of the Swedish saloon. The R-Design version comes as standard with 18-inch diamond-cut alloy wheels, plus a deeper front bumper, a special grille and LED fog lights. Those new features don't transform the car's looks, but they're enough to give it a hint of sportiness. It's the same sheep in wolf's clothing ethos that BMW and Audi have been using for years with their M Sport and S-Line trim levels. You do at least get a lowered sport chassis, which is a little stiffer than the standard setup, although the S90 still feels like more of a comfort-focused cruiser than a sporty saloon. The interior is another area where the R-Design model stands out, thanks to standard sports seats, aluminum finished panels, and contrasting stitching. Is it worth the extra outlay over the Momentum, though? We'll be aiming to find out over the coming months as we get to grips with our new S90. The fantastic interior made an instant impression, but can the ownership experience live up to that expectation? Watch this space. Volvo has been on a bit of a roll recently, with its SUV stars the XC90 and new XC60 picking up significant prizes in the Auto Express New Car Awards. Their blend of clean Scandinavian design and cutting-edge interiors wowed our judges and clearly have strong appeal to SUV buyers. But can this formula be successfully applied to the traditionally more conservative executive saloon class, too? That's what we'll be aiming to find out living with Volvo's striking new S90. It certainly gets off to a decent start, because to these eyes at least it's among the more handsome contenders in an area of the market where derivative design has become all too common. At the front, the Thor's Hammer daytime running light and indicator design endows it with one of the most attractive lighting signatures on the road. It's a simple but classy way of giving the car a face that really looks the part, while the defiantly upright grille adds to the distinctive appearance. There's a real sense of purpose to the car in profile, with a broad shoulder line and low roofline, but it's at the rear where the S90 really stands out in my eyes. Not everyone agrees, but I think the large C-shaped lights and simple Volvo lettering give it a certain appeal that compares favorably with some of its closest rivals. And while initially I was unconvinced by the muscle blue paint of our D4 Momentum model, the shade has grown on me. It's sober enough to complement the restrained character of the saloon, but sufficiently different to mark it out from the hordes of silver and black cars on the road. Inside, too, the S90 demonstrates a real sense of occasion, with a comfortable and classy cabin that, again, is extremely clean in its design. Key to this is a lack of switchgear, because pretty much everything is controlled by a 9-inch portrait-style touchscreen on the center console. To get a better idea of what it's capable of, I had a session with Volvo West London's product and handover specialist Stephen Ibbotson at my local Volvo Cars North London dealer in Colindale. This kind of briefing is available to all buyers and I'd thoroughly recommend it, because although many of the functions are intuitive, I found it a great help being talked through the various menus and sub-menus on offer.